It's really not my place to speak on the relationship, but he is my brother, and I'm very happy for him.
I've hit you and said, hey, big bro, I got a bad one. Oh,
Yeah.
what's her name?
Yeah, exactly.
Taylor. Did
Yeah.
that conversation happen?
I think he was very cautious about even telling me or anybody. She is under such a microscope. I think that they wanted to make sure, was respectful to people's privacy, and I think they're still trying to do that.
We are all loving the Taylor and Travis duo, but it seems like nobody's more wowed by Taylor's presence than the Kelce fam. And it's not just about her superstar status or those VIP suite seats. One of the littlest members of the clan is belting out her songs all day long. From sweet stories about her down-to-earth moments to raves about her incredible voice, check out what Travis's mom Donna, dad Ed, brother Jason, and sister-in-law Kylie have to say about the pop icon. You won't want to miss this.
Taylor, over here, please.
Number 11, Jason Kelce's daughter. Let's begin with the sweetest compliment ever. On an episode of the Pivot podcast, Jason Kelce opened up about which Taylor Swift jam has his 3-year-old daughter Elliotte singing her heart out. I've been hearing a lot of "I can do it with a broken heart," he said with a laugh. He continued, there's this line where she sings, "I'm a real tough kid, I can handle my shit." Well, Ellie takes it and says, "I'm a real tough kid, I can handle my stuff." That's all I hear all day long, and it cracks me up every time.
Your daughter's got a favorite Taylor song?
I've been listening a lot to the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, the new one.
Yeah.
That's all I hear on a daily basis because it gets a laugh out of me every time. Ellie right now, there's a line in that where I'm a real tough kid, I can handle my and Ellie's 3 years old and she says, "I'm a real tough kid, I can handle my stuff." Because it gets a laugh out of me every time.
I know.
I love it.
Number 10, Jason's cat lie. Jason Kelce might be in a bit of trouble if his daughters ever meet Taylor Swift's cats Meredith, Benjamin, and Olivia. He let slip on the New Heights podcast that he's been telling his girls that cats are poisonous just to avoid getting one at home. Social media was quick to jump on this, with one user saying, Jason Kelce has been telling his kids cats are poisonous so they don't have to get one? LMAO, get Tree Payne on the phone, referring to Swift's rep. Another chimed in, what's Jason's plan when they meet Auntie Taylor's cats? To which Jason replied, it's going to be hilarious. Sounds like he's in for a wild time if that day ever comes.
You know what my latest plan to divert our family from getting a cat is?
Why the would you tell them that?
I just keep telling our girls that cats are poisonous. Make them terrified
That's
of them.
sick.
That's whatever. They'll find it so that they don't want cats and I don't have to deal with having a cat. I think lying to your kids is important.
Not in this regard.
I think it's great. I think it's genius. It's
You're a psycho, man. This guy's ridiculous. Every
Genius
time
ploy.
they're going to go over a friend's house and scream bloody murder because they see a cat.
That's fine. That sounds like that person's house problem.
Why do you dislike cats so much? You grew up with a cat, dude.
Travis, I know they're not poisonous. I got to get these kids on my side, otherwise I'm in a sinking ship. They're so lethal. I mean, they can kill you. They don't even have to bite you. Just them licking you. Kylie is like, they're not poisonous. Your dad is lying to you. I'm like, listen, if you have a cat, the government will come and take it from you. And it looks like needles. And it terrifies the out of them. Great. You fear their tongue. It has little needles on it. And then I pull up pictures of a zoomed in picture on a cat's tongue.
You're ridiculous.
Number 9, Donna Kelce on TTPD. After the buzzworthy drop of Taylor Swift's latest album, The Tortured Poets Department, Donna Kelce was just as eager as the rest of us to get her ears on it. She later said, I listened to the whole album all morning when it came out, and it sounds like she was blown away. I was just very impressed. She's such a talented woman, and I think this might be her best work yet. Talk about a proud future mother-in-law.
What advice would you give to somebody, or like a spoiler alert that you might share, with someone like Taylor Swift about menopause? And do you think you'll ever be giving advice to Taylor about menopause?
No, she'll be giving advice to me about everything. She's a very smart lady. Jeez. Wear light clothing and have a fan around you at all times.
Number 8, Donna on the Eras Tour movie. Donna spilled the tea mid-November about catching Taylor Swift's Eras Tour concert film, and she was all about it. I saw it and I loved it. It was awesome, she gushed, saying that she was totally enthralled by the extremely, extremely talented artist. And when asked if catching the live show is on her bucket list, she teased, hopefully in the future, yeah, you never know. And show up she did.
So I thought, well, this will be a good bet. I'll go here. Nobody will know I'm here. But movie theater in Orlando, there was like very few people that had seats that they pre-reserved. So
What's the Thanksgiving plan? Is everybody coming to you? You got both boys?
I don't even have to say anything. They're doing it all themselves. So they're telling their story.
Anyone else going?
I have no idea.
Just between us girls. Just between us girls. You know who?
An actual concert the night before. That'd be rough. So I'm thinking no. I haven't been told, so I'm not sure. Right. That'd be rough.
Number 7, Ed Kelce on America's Girl. In his first chat since Travis and Taylor became a thing, Ed Kelce opened up about how he's been getting to know the bejeweled singer better. He admitted he's been binge-watching her interviews and past appearances, saying it really helps you understand someone. I've gone back and listened to her interviews over the years, he shared. It gives you a sense of what a person is like. He especially liked her NYU commencement speech, calling it pretty cool. Ed said watching her in interviews just backs up his first impression that she's very genuine and down to earth. She's America's girl, he added with a smile. Fans first spotted Ed hanging out with Taylor in a suite at Arrowhead Stadium during the Chiefs game against the Broncos on October 12th, and it seems like he's totally on board with her.
What do you make of all of this attention now?
It's been fun. People have enjoyed. I like to say I've been listening to that shtick since they were toddlers. I want to dominate all the time, so we talk and find and other people will come along. But we had a nice conversation. Very down to earth, very genuine. Not the least bit. And along those lines, she's, you got to look at the young woman who has the other life where she's this incredibly mega superstar. To be so grounded and so normal, I mean, I hate to use that word to say, I don't want to insinuate other people aren't.
Number 6, Donna the Secret Keeper. After Donna was spotted getting cozy with Taylor again at a Chiefs game, fans everywhere couldn't help but wonder what those two were chatting about between plays. When she popped up on the Today Show, Donna playfully declared she'd never tell the secrets of their convo. But of course, she couldn't resist spilling a bit. You know what it was? I was talking about those commercial folks in the orange gloves, she explained. She even did a little hand gesture, swirling her hands around. You know, when they signal the commercial's over and it's game time again. Sounds like a fun chat.
Lots of famous people. You're watching your boys. What's it been like for you so far since the Super Bowl?
It's one week after another after another, and it's just never ending.
And everybody else is looking at Taylor, and they're looking at all the celebs.
What were you guys talking about in the suite?
I don't know, Taylor. Like, how do you seriously? Because we're all just like looking at you like this.
Yeah. Focused on them and what's happening and who's winning. And
like, was she leaning over asking you about the plays that they were running?
I'll never tell. You know when the commercial people come out in the orange gloves and they're on the field?
Yeah.
The commercial's over and they can play again.
Number 5, Donna on hanging out. In another chat on the Got It From My Mama podcast, Donna Kelce opened up about how hanging out with Taylor Swift at Chiefs games this season has been like stepping into another world. I feel like I'm in an alternate universe. This is something I've never experienced before, she told host Jennifer Vickery Smith. Donna also mentioned that she shocked the buzz around her son's romance hasn't slowed down at all. The last few weeks have been a total whirlwind, and it looks like there's no end in sight. Talk about a wild ride. Number 4, Kelce's nod. In a TikTok that's taken the internet by storm, Jason Kelce's wife Kylie shared a cute moment with their oldest daughter Wyatt as they cozied up to watch the Eagles face off against the Rams. Wyatt, who's just 4, was full of questions about the game, asking her mom who's who on the field. Kylie quipped in the caption, "Just another Swiftie trying to learn football, or maybe a kid avoiding a nap. Who knows? Go Birds." Just another little nod to Travis's blossoming romance with Taylor.
Who's that right there?
I actually know that blue player. That blue player is Aaron Donald. Who's who? Oh, there's Mr. Jordan and Mr. Jalen.
And who's that? What's the white shirt? The stripes on it?
Oh, that is the referee, the official.
Oh, I see the pink shoes again.
I see AJ Brown's shoes.
Me too, I see him.
We were just talking about it earlier. Who came to see us today?
And Annie.
Aunt
That's Jake.
That's Jake. Good job.
Number 3, Jason on public romance. Jason Kelce is all for Travis's relationship with Taylor, but he can't help but feel like the hype around them is a bit much. In a chat he shared, "It's definitely been weird to see how crazy it's gotten. I'm super happy for my brother. He's in a relationship he genuinely enjoys, but wow, this is a lot to handle." He pointed out some of this ridiculousness, like paparazzi following Travis to the gas station before a game. Do we really need that info, he joked. Jason noted that this level of fame is something most football players don't typically deal with. I'm really glad for Travis, but it's a bit alarming how far some people will go, he said. But at the end of the day, he just wants to make sure his brother stays safe. As long as it's not a threat to his safety, I think he can handle it, he added, with a protective big brother vibe.
It's interesting now because your family is just such a fixture and a part of it.
It's been crazy. And then
yeah, well, and your brother's really screwed up everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, what a jerk.
Travis and Taylor have taken it to another level. And this is a whole nother situation here.
Well,
I don't even know how to, you can't be a normal person at that. That's a whole nother side of it. You know what I mean? Like, Kylie and I think we have it bad, and then we go hang out with, one of them for a second.
That's insane.
Number 2, Jason's dream podcast guest. When asked who his dream guest would be on the New Heights podcast, Jason Kelce joked, "I can't say Taylor Swift. Come on, that's way too obvious. Travis would slay me." So who's the lucky pick? His Aunt Judy. Now that's a surprise.
Jason, you are the second best looking brother in your family.
To a guy ahead of Brad Pitt, I'll take second.
Wow. Good for them, Jason. Good for them, man. That's excellent.
Number 1, Jason's internet breaking joke. When Taylor started popping up at Chiefs games, fans were buzzing about whether she and Travis were just friends or something more. With so little info out there, Swifties jumped on every little tidbit they could find, including a cheeky prank from Jason Kelce that sent everyone into a frenzy. During an appearance, Jason was asked about the rumored romance, and his sarcastic response ignited a wildfire of speculation. "It's hard to answer because I don't really know a lot about Travis's love life," he said. "I try to keep his business." But then he dropped a bomb. "Having said that, man, I think they're doing great, and I think it's all 100% true. I hope this thing goes a mile. No, I'm joking. I don't know what's happening." He later walked back the joke, saying, "My reaction was exactly what I thought would happen. She's gonna go to the game and the whole world's gonna lose their goddamn mind." And honestly, he wasn't wrong. Jason wrapped it up by saying it's been fun watching the whole world back to Swift's game appearances. Who knew a little sarcasm could stir up such a buzz? That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.